All right, hey guys. Thanks for dropping in on the stream tonight. Tonight I'm playing Her Story. This is a game that came out a couple of years ago, 2015, produced by a guy named Sam Barlow. He used to work for Climax Studios. After he became independent from the studio, he worked on this game, which I heard a little bit about before the game was released, that he was trying to model a sort of interactive movie game using police interviews. So, as far as I know, the premises of this game is that I'm supposed to watch a series of videos and I'm supposed to try and solve the murder. I'm supposed to try and figure out what's actually happened here. I don't exactly know what's going to happen. I've tried to stay away from as much spoilerish stuff as I can so that I don't ruin the story for myself. So I've never played this before. I'm going to see it through. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's jump right into Her Story. Here we go. Now, I've tried to keep the sound levels pretty consistent so you can hear everything in the videos. So my voice isn't too loud over top of the videos, but if the sound levels sound off at all, just let me know. Who is she? We're about to find out. I don't know yet. Oh, look at this old school computer screen. Yeah, this is too old for me. I wouldn't remember anything like this, clearly. 232 megabytes local storage used. Sweet. Search term is murder. Okay, what's all this stuff on the side here? Can I... Ooh, computer technology is the backbone of modern police work. The Logic database is one of the many continuing efforts to digitize our workflow and preserve evidence in a manner which will allow you to work more efficiently. In the coming years, the computer will continue to be most valuable item in your crime-fighting toolkit. That's right, I'm a crime fighter. This database contains footage transferred from the existing homicide and serious crime tape archive at Portsmouth. It has been automatically sorted using our ASR technology. Ooh, ASR, that just sounds fancy. Each statement made by the interview participants is stored separately so they can be tagged for submission to court. The audio has been digitally stenographed and the content of the testimony is attached to each clip. To retrieve a clip, type in a word into the search field. Click search and the database will return all clips in which the speaker uses that word. To narrow a search, use multiple words. Robbery, supermarket. If you're working from a printed transcript, you can be even more precise. Use inverted commas to search for an exact match against the entire statement. To store a clip for later reference, click Add to Session. Okay, interesting. Let's hope I remember all of that. Really read me. Hey, here's the database. I filed a Freedom of Information form to get you guest access. Everything seems to work. They transferred the videos off the original tapes in 1999. And then the Y2K thing hit. They got mothballed. No one has touched them since. I couldn't find the server with the detectives' footage on. Possibly those tapes got damaged when the old archives were flooded in 97. Oh, far too old for me. That's before my time, 1997. But figured this would be enough. Take your time. SB. Don't know who SB is. What's the rubbish bin? Hack info. What does that say? Growco, hack, IRC, Cracker, Cyber Ghost, Supplier of the Legends, Stripper, You Never Seen Us Triple X, Packager, Illusionist. What is this? Like a face. Some old cracks with glass. Oh, is there gonna be clues in here? Are there clues in this piece of hack info? Did you just hear what correctly, Shotgun? Mirror game. Okay, I think this is a... Oh, is this like reversey? Oh, what? I'm not playing that. No time to play that. Gotta solve a murder case. All right, murder. Search. Oh, okay, here we go. So we got some videos to watch. Let's see what happens.
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
Okay, so that clip said 1994. Was it with some Hutch all business? In that I don't want to play the games? Is that why I'm all business? Well, I want to save everything, so I'm going to add that to session. I don't want to lose any of my clips. All right, let's watch this next one here.
Yeah, that's me. But February, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
Wait, that video was... Okay, thanks, Shotgun. Thanks for lurking. Um, she said February, but this video was dated January, I think? Or is it day, month, year? Is it month, day, year, or day, month, year? Either way, let's add that. So Simon's murder. Simon got murdered. What's going on here?
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Okay, that was 2 days later, maybe? Maybe it's day, month, year? All right, we'll add that to the session there too. Get this one.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now.
Yeah, that's the same day.
You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other. Just that. Stories.
All right. So I watched those 4 videos. So maybe if I put in different words into the search session here, I can find out. What's this do? What's that? Murder 4. The query history. Oh, look at that. I can add an anti-glare. Yeah, I kind of like that better. I don't like how it looked before. Let's go with this kind of old school look here. Okay, let's try murder weapon. Oh. Oh, that's the video I watched already. Stories. Oh, here we go. All right, what do we got?
Okay. Sounds weird. I'm not great at making up stories.
Oh, huh.
Yes. I read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we had, we still have in the attic. It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play out there and make up our own stories.
Okay, who's we? Who did you hang out with, lady? Let's add that to the session there.
Fairy tales. Stories about lost princesses, evil witches, magical mirrors and lost children. So you see, even before I knew the truth, I'd found it in those stories.
Cornerstone. Should I be paying attention to these? I don't think so. I don't think that's necessarily the case here.
No, it was just me and her. It was the name they were going to call their first child. They talked about it and I'm going to try when he came back. Florence's family had a history of firstborn girls, so they were convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood. Sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
All right. Add that one to the session. All right. Have I seen this one?
I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from. I don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it. I mean, they wouldn't have had the money to buy it. It was so huge. It must have been taken up to the attic in parts and then reassembled up there. It's a beautiful thing. Wallpaper to scale, little furniture, the lights work, mirrors, beds, big duvets and pillows. We spent hours and hours playing in it, invented all these characters and families who lived there. We wrote paperwork for them all, passports, diaries, and gave them all really elaborate stories. Once, a moth got trapped in there. We'd left a light on. It was making the most horrendous noise. We tried to kill it, but it was tough. We ended up crushing it under a copy of the Arabian Nights.
Creepy. All right, add that in there. Well, maybe we should try searching Simon. See what happens when we put Simon in there. There we go.
Simon Smith.
Simon
He works
Smith.
at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work, mirror making, feature windows, artistic things, really beautiful things.
Simon works in glass, huh? Maybe I should be making tags of all the different words I hear in here, so I don't, so I know what to look back for. Probably a good idea.
Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair.
Ah, good save.
And border photo instead of spring photo. This was taken last year on holiday in Rome. It's the best one I have.
All right. Let's see. Blonde, ginger hair, Rome. Add that to session.
It's the Rockington Arms, the Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan.
Oh, so many
There's some
words.
other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen.
Oh, too many words. I gotta write those down.
Had a few drinks.
All right, let me get a piece of paper so I can write this down. Some names I gotta look up. All right, let's play that again so I can write down some names.
It's the Rockington Arms, the Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
Simon had been in and had a few drinks, did he? All right, Rockington Arms, Rock, Peter, Susan, and Helen. Add that to the session there.
Yes, there's an Amstrad one. No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games.
Armstrad?
Climb the tower, save the princess, that kind of thing.
Yeah, princess is a word that's been used a couple of times here. Armstrad, princess, and tower. All right, let's check this one.
Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy. Someone must have done something to him, or there must have been some kind of accident.
They made it look like an accident.
So what do we do next?
All right. Accident, maybe? It's a keyword. All right, let's go back through here. What were some of the words we heard there? There was, yeah. What were some of the other things they talk about? They talk about princess and tower and dragon. Um, I should have been writing down all those words. Now I'm suffering for it. Okay, let's try princess. All right, here we go.
It wasn't the present so much. It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while.
She got a bruise on her face?
A nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story. He made it specially for me.
Mirror and present. All right.
Let me see. Yes. I drove in here because I remember, well, I went over the river. And then there was a church. There. Yeah. And I probably parked. Well, I remember seeing a street sign called Princess Street. There it
Princess
is.
Street.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it must be this one. There.
Oh. All right. River. Oh. Church. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do after I even look through all these videos, but all right.
Yeah. We were 17. It was a nice wedding, people said.
Ooh.
Simon looked very handsome in the photos. His parents paid for everything, but he's an only child, so it was important to them. It was what they called a shotgun wedding, but if you looked at the photos, you couldn't tell. The dress was beautiful.
She's got a tattoo there.
The train wasn't quite as long, though. There's a great photo of the bridesmaid helping to carry it out of the car.
Okay, I got a few words in there. Let's try 17. Wedding, photos, tattoo. And I'm gonna put bruise in here because there was a bruise on her face a little while back there. And then bridesmaid.
We were obsessed with fairy tales.
Yep, that's a word
Not
that's
just
been
the
used.
pretty ones, but the traditional ones. They were dark and real, bizarre and violent. Felt like life. We had this huge old book that I think Mum must have bought from a library sale. The illustrations had thin tracing paper over them to protect them. They were in colour, shiny plates. At the front of the book was an index of illustrations. We read that more than the actual stories. We'd read aloud the captions and flick between the pictures. There was something intimate about peeling back the tracing paper, undressing the pictures. Rapunzel's hair is cut. The eagle plucks out his heart. The princess pricks her finger.
Okay, got a ton of words there we can look at. Fairy tales, book, tracing paper, illustrations, Rapunzel, eagle. We're gonna get to the bottom of this, folks. And finger. All right, now let's try tower.
It's Rapunzel.
Yeah, I heard that word.
Starts when she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower. Rapunzel gets pregnant by the prince, and Mother Gothel is furious, so She cuts off her hair and throws it. Actually, her hair's already short here, so that's already happened. But she throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind. But she kills him with her tears, and so it's a happy ending. Is that too much?
I'm assuming clues are going to show up here somehow, but all right, let's try Mother Gothel, witch, pregnant, cut hair, blind, and tears. Add that to the session. All right, let's try a dragon. Oops. Nothing for dragon, okay. Let's go back through our videos and see what kind of words we've got. Some more words to search here. All right, let's try blonde. Oh, here we go.
No. I think he spoke to Helen.
Helen.
She said he was upset about her argument, but I'm not sure what else he said.
Argument.
He likes Helen. He likes blondes.
He likes blondes, eh? Let's try argument. All right.
Could the hairs have come from somewhere else? I mean,
Here's...
could they... We have a lot of dolls in the attic. There's a Rapunzel doll with long blonde hair. Could they have come from there?
What's with the Rapunzel hang up? Hairs, dolls, and attic. Okay.
This other person doesn't exist.
This other person.
I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything.
Oh.
Have you looked at the cat flap?
Cat flap? What's a cat flap? Oh man, I need my British friends Gary and Lemley here to help me translate cat flap. Someone dressed in a blonde wig.
You want me to play something? I'm not the world's greatest guitar player. Okay. Probably needs tuning. No. It's okay. How about a traditional ballad? Should be right up your street. Sisters came walking by the sea. Oh, the wind and the rain.
We're gonna get a bunch of words just from the lyrics of this
The
song.
eldest one pushed the other one in. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain.
Oh, they're two sisters.
See, they both had a love for the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain, but he only cared for the youngest one. Oh, the dreadful wind. Oh, the eldest envied her sister fair. Oh, the wind and the rain.
I think we're gonna get a bunch of clues through this. Oh, yep, the blonde hair.
So she pushed her in and held her down. Oh, the wind and the rain watched her as she slowly drowned. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain.
It's a little bit of a creepy song in a murder mystery case.
Oh, the wind and the rain floated till a ship came by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Out comes the captain's son.
Because it wasn't weird already. Oh, wow, it's a ton of words in that. Okay, let me see what I got all written down here. Guitar, tuning, tradition, ballad, street, two sisters, sun, wind, rain, eldest, captain, sea, youngest. If someone drops it on my channel now, they just see me typing all these words into the box. So what is this? Video all about. All right, let's look up some more tag words here. Let's look up the word ginger. Nope, just the one. Okay, let's try hair. All right.
What kind of hairs?
I've already seen that. That's nothing new. Okay. Now let's try Rome. Nope, nothing new there. Okay, how about Rockington? Nope. Arms? Nope. Let's try rock. Oh, got some new videos there.
So, it was Friday evening.
Ooh, the
We
argument.
had an argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. They had a job. He didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come and see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
Ah, so is this before they found out he was murdered? Interesting. Okay. Got some more words here. Friday evening. Saturday afternoon, and Eric. All right, let's try the name. Oh wait, got more videos here. Bye.
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I guess the Rock. We've spoken to everyone there. Someone must have seen where he went. I don't know. So many things could have gone wrong.
That video wasn't very helpful.
No, no one has been in the last few weeks. We had a plumber come in 3-4 weeks ago. Someone summoned you from the Rock.
Plumber. All right. Let's try the name Peter. Nope. Susan? Nope. Oh, this is gonna get some hits. Helen. He liked Helen. Nothing that I haven't seen. All right. Let's try Armstrad. Nope. I think I already searched Princess, right? Try Princess again. Yep. Okay. Moving right along. Try looking up some more words here. Accident. Okay.
When I was 8, Mother died. She slipped down the stairs. It was an accident. I had read a diary at that point and I knew she wasn't my real mother.
Ooh.
So I burned the diary that day and I left. Walked out and across the street.
Interesting. Mother, slip. Oops, not skip. Slip. Stairs and diary. All right, let's try mirror. There we go.
My name is Hannah.
Hannah.
H-A-N-N-A-H.
Took us a long time to get to Hannah.
It's palindrome. It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work if you mirror it though, it's not quite symmetrical, but well, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith, I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
What was that address again?
My name is Hannah. H-A-N-N-A-H. It's palindrome. It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work if you mirror it though, it's not quite symmetrical, but well, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith, I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
31. All right, Hannah. Palindrome. Gladstone and 31.
The mirror. I can't remember. I put it somewhere safe. Upstairs, I think. I haven't looked at it since.
All right, let's use the word upstairs.
Silverleaf? No. He normally silvers them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
You know what's going on beneath that bright orange jacket. Yeah, she's got some good 90s wear going on here. Boy, did Hannah kill Simon with the mirror on 31 Gladstone Street? I don't know. Just gonna keep writing down words, keep writing down clues. We're gonna get to the bottom of this mystery, Shotgun. Gotta solve it. CSI style. All right. Mirror and present. Let's try present. There we go. Got some new videos.
It was my birthday, like you said.
Birthday.
We were going to have a meal at home. We had our meal. He gave me his present. I guess I didn't like the present.
Didn't like the mirror. All right. Let's try birthday. Oops. Watch some more videos here. Here's the bright orange jacket for you again, Shotgun.
From when I woke up. Okay. I woke up. Simon was already up and he made me birthday breakfast of eggs Benedict. We both had to go to work, so we saved presents till later.
Is that the Friday?
Got to work, had some birthday cake, children sang me happy birthday.
Children.
Then I came home. The birthday meal was a takeaway, and Simon gave me his present, which I didn't mind. And after that, we talked about the baby. Turned into a big argument.
Oh.
Simon left. I was furious. I wanted to get as far away as I could and get some space to think. So I left.
Is that the Friday that he disappeared? Woke. Eggs Benedict. Make children work. Take away and baby.
About 8 years back, it was a present to myself.
Oh, with the tattoo.
I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up. I think they say you can have 1 cup.
She's pregnant. It's 8 years. Bet she got the tattoo, maybe?
Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back.
Her story. Golf, slow
Stood in
golf
my
clap.
wig, some of my clothes. Pretended to be me.
What?
They talked. She'd enjoyed being me.
Oh, were they twins?
He said he wanted to be with me. Then he took out a present. Another mirror.
Oh.
Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That unique present. She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed.
Wait.
He hit her.
Wait.
So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open.
What?
She'd only meant to scare him off.
What was this? Huh. Are we looking at 2 different people? Split personalities, or what is happening? That was crazy. All right. Wow, that was huge. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's try River.
Okay, you got me. I'll confess. We were there. It was a dirty weekend. Simon was going to expense it, pretend it was a business trip.
Does the one girl have the tattoo?
We stayed at the hotel, had room service, didn't leave the room, had a great view of the river, and you could hear the church bells. Like you said, it was very romantic.
Oh. Okay. So I'm trying to decide if there's 1 or 2 women that we're dealing with here. If one has the tattoo and the other one does not. Oh, that is interesting. All right. Keep writing down some more words here. If you're just jumping in on my channel now, we're trying to solve a murder mystery in the game Her Story. We're working through a bunch of video clips and trying to find out, I think a guy named Simon has been murdered. And we're trying to figure out who his murderer is based on these video clips that we're watching.
No, I was 15. Carl was older.
Carl.
17, I think.
Carl.
I was really into him, regardless of how he actually behaved. Lots of drunken teenage sex.
There's some keywords for you.
We
Drunken
did it in a
teenage
church
sex.
once. Stupid. So he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months. It was sad, but those early experiences, they help you realise who's really important to you, you know?
I think there's 2 women here.
Family.
Oh, what's that sound? What does that mean? All right. Let's put 15. Carl, 17. Split up. 6 months and family. All right, let's try the word street.
Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier, and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked in the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
Okay. Cavalier, car, van, and keys. So I think this is one girl here who has her arms covered. The other is a different
When I
one.
arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted.
Glasgow?
The streets were empty. I was driving badly. And I hit a taxi. Not a big crash, just paintwork. The guy was so pissed off because I didn't have a driving license on me. But when I told him I was pregnant, he made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out. It was fine. The hospital must have details when I was looked at. There's a scratch on the car.
All right. Which one of these two was pregnant? Paperwork, license, hospital, and scratch. All right.
Okay. I parked up in the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out. I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper, but he wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly in the living room. Nothing. So I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had
Where
a
was she
shower.
searching?
The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was just exhausted.
We're gonna
So I
have
lay
a bunch
down
of
in
words
bed
here to
and
search.
fell asleep, though I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor.
Doug and Eleanor.
And then I decided to come and see you. That enough?
See, I think it's two different women. Went to the police. Oh man, guys. I got a ton of words here. This could be a lot. Coat. Shoes. Kitchen. Tea. Paper. Kettle. Living room. Bedroom. Shower. Phone. Bed. Doug and Eleanor. All right. Let's try 17. Let's try the word 17. There we go.
A long time. We got married when I was 17.
Was it the same woman who talked about the wedding? I can't remember.
I did. Well, we met when we were 17, both working at the Glaziers.
Glaziers. And I swear she has a bruise on her face.
No. The parents decided there would be a wedding.
The
After
parents.
the wedding, Hannah moved in
Oh,
with his
see, here we
parents.
go.
There was no way I could follow. So we were separated again.
See, there's two different women here.
I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist.
Oh.
I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognised me, I started wearing a wig.
Oh,
Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant, but I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do it with anyone we knew, so it was sex with strangers. Drunk guys I'd met in clubs, parks and alleyways. I was 17. It felt like I was being punished.
okay, this is getting creepy now.
But it was Hannah who had betrayed us.
I wonder if there's a split personality thing going on here or what?
I had to stop when one of the guys gave me an STD. When we met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me.
Yeah,
She
there's
was
that word
fatter,
again.
Flushed. If anything, I was getting skinnier. I found it hard to look sometimes. We talked about what to do. Was it time to become our own people? I mean, that seemed like the right thing to do, but neither of us wanted it. We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
Okay, a lot more words here. Parents, attic, sneak park. I'm gonna throw sex in there just as a word, see what happens. Clubs, strangers, park, alleyway, STD, fatter, fat, flushed, and plan. All right. Let's try wedding.
I guess you could call it that, but we were both happy to get married.
So this must be Hannah
Wedding.
with the bruise on
We
her
had our
face.
first
She has no
dance at
tattoo.
Valentine's Day. I'm not sure if that's a good wedding song, but I loved it. I chose it.
Back and stay.
I mean, it was genuinely our first dance. We'd never danced together before.
Yep, she don't have no tattoo on her
It was
arm.
probably awful to watch, but I enjoyed it. It felt like it was just me and Simon for that moment. Just the two of us.
Okay. Go back and stay. Dance.
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were saving for the baby. It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together.
She's pregnant. The other one was
Since
trying to
then,
get
we've always
pregnant.
tried to get away for our holiday.
Brighton and holiday. All right.
Yeah, that's Simon's watch.
Simon's
It was
watch.
a gift from Eric. He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice
Diane.
taste. That time. You must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
What time? What time? Oh. Time. Much steel. Diane and time. All right. Let's try photos.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos.
Simon don't have
He
no
has a
tattoos.
scar down here near his stomach, past his hip. Cut himself with some glass. That was before, a long time ago. He looks just like the photo. He's not got his glasses on here though.
Oh,
Takes them off
glasses.
with the camera. But he needs them to see properly, you know. He has to read a newspaper or a menu in a restaurant. Not books so much, or watching TV. He likes TV.
TV. So bright, so chic. You like the apparel, Shotgun? Well, Shotgun, my best guess now is either this chickie has two identities, or there's twins we're dealing with here. One of them has a tattoo, the other one does not. One lived in an attic, one got married, one is pregnant. Lots of questions, but we're trying to get down to it here. All right, let's try tattoo. Oh, here we go.
Oh, my tattoo. I got it to express my individuality.
Right, because you're the same
It's
person.
an apple and a snake.
Apple and a snake. Try individual and individuality. Apple and snake. Get to the bottom of it. Yep, that's the goal, is to have this mystery solved by tonight.
So I moved out. Got a small bed sit. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion.
What?
I was singing in a bar in the evenings, so I had some money, enough money to cover my rent. And I've been doing something similar ever since. I haven't put down any roots. I don't exist.
She might not really exist. Bed sits. Is where I need Gary and Emily here to help me get these British terms. Do some research.
He saw me singing one of my shows.
With the guitar.
Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness.
Oh, is this the one who puts
Guessed
on the
my name
wig?
for my tattoo. Told me it was a palindrome, and that would impress me. I enjoyed talking to him.
Who is this?
It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time. He didn't tell me he was married.
Oh,
I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming. A waking dream.
now is that supposed to be the woman who one of the other women talked about? Put on a wig and tried to talk to him. Okay, let's try Bruise. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Bruise.
Yeah, she does have a bruise on her
No,
face.
it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen and the chair slipped and I kind of hit the door with my face. We hurt like hell.
Likely story. Cupboard, chair, and door.
The bruise.
What?
I have a really fast metabolism, so
Bruise on
stuff
the
like
other
that
side of the
just
face.
comes and goes. I don't know if there's much more that I can tell you that I haven't already told the other policeman. I found the body.
What? Hey, Lodara, how are you doing? You think you know her name at least? Well, Hannah is the one name I've picked up so far. But I don't think all these ladies here are Hannah. I don't think they're the same. They're either not the same person or she's having some split personality experience going on, I think. But what do you think is her name at least? If you haven't heard what I
If
heard.
one of us got hurt, the other one would have to be hurt too. A
What?
grazed knee, a bruise. When I lost my tooth first, we had to pull our Hannah's to match.
My goodness.
Once, I slept with a boy who was seeing another girl. The girlfriend came up to Hannah the next day and punched her in the face, gave her a huge black eye. That night, she had to do the same to me. And she almost went too far. I couldn't see out of that eye for days.
Yeah. So what would that mean, Lodara? She referenced the apple and snake tattoo.
So much of our bodies was synchronized anyway. We started our period on the same day. All our childhood diseases, stomach bugs, nits.
Eve. Oh, yeah. All right. Eve is a possibility, yeah. The first thing you thought was Eve, but did you think something else?
Differences? She's a better driver.
Just Eve?
She passed the test for us. I tried to take it and nearly crashed the car. Learned that you can't rely on confidence to get you through everything. She is the shy one. She was especially shy around boys. If Hannah liked a boy, I would have to pursue her.
That's
It's
Eve?
that way with Carl.
You literally just start watching? She's just
She
watching.
was such a crush.
She's already got more than I do, folks.
I let him take my virginity after a night that his band had played at. It got difficult. When I was with Carl, we would have sex, but Hannah couldn't.
Oh,
We
Carl.
let him
That's
see
a
she
name
was
I've got on
virgin.
my list.
She had lots of excuses. After a while, we decided that I should take Hannah's virginity.
What?
It's not that different to a bruise, pulling a tooth, a graze. We used a hairbrush. After that, we took it in turns, though. I was always the one who seduced the boys. Until Simon.
So Hannah and Eve? Are those the two girls we're probably talking about here? Let's throw Eve in here just in case. All right. Let's try bridesmaid. Nope, nothing out of that. Okay, let's try fairy tales. Here we go.
Sorry. The picture, the way it's drawn, just reminded me of the books we used to read as children.
Yes, we
I
established
read
these
the
three
fairy
books.
tales over and over, and they were so real to me. Rapunzel was my favourite.
Yeah,
My brain
Rapunzel.
is just full of it. Are any of these in colour?
Watch me do my Canadian spelling on color there. I'll be mindful to try the American spelling.
And the Glaziers. I worked there some weekends, and Simon had a part-time job there.
So here we go with the tattoo. So we think this
That
is
was Eric's
Eve.
generosity. He was always good at helping out other people's children.
Oh, children's a tag word we've got there.
Simon was quiet, more thoughtful than the other boys.
Did they meet when they were younger? Well, it said
Learned
17.
and sense of
17 is when a marriage happened.
Wasn't always rushing stuff. Boys that age are just running around like headless chickens most of the time. Yeah. Plus he had that look. I look like a fairy tale prince from one of my books.
Mhm. All right. Craftsmanship. Rush. Headless chicken. I'm being pretty thorough with my investigation, everybody. Now, funny story. My father is actually a retired police officer, and him and I used to talk about how you detect crimes or how you figure out clues. And I always thought I wasn't very good. I would read Sherlock Holmes novels and always try and figure out the mystery, and I could never get it. So I'm curious to see how I'll do tonight, even after growing up with the father that I did and trying to learn tricks from him.
Simon never cheated on me. He was devoted to me.
Uh-huh.
I was devoted to him. Nothing in life is easy. We were good to each other. Life isn't a fairy tale.
Okay. Well, one of these girls talked about switching off with Simon. She says he didn't cheat. What is up with Eve, if we're going to call her that?
Well, she wasn't my real mother, but she raised me.
Like Mother Gothel?
Do you want to hear the story? It's a real life fairy tale.
Yeah, she's been telling the story of Rapunzel with Mother Gothel, who's not her real mother. Oops. Okay, let's try Book.
I hoover, I dust every week, maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said, if people ask, tell them you do it once a week, but every few weeks is okay.
Eleanor, we haven't searched that name yet.
I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day, ran an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front. She has secret stashes of cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. And last time I was there, I looked in a vase. There was a fresh pack. I mean, all those years.
Secrets.
And she still has a secret like that.
Is there a secret hidden inside of you? Now, hoovering I know to at least mean vacuum. In a British context, I don't need Gary and Lemley's help for that word. Cigarettes, smoke, porcelain vases, ornamental, Reader's Digest, and secret.
Yes. The first time we saw each other, it was strange. We both realised at the same moment, I think. We must have seen each other before, but there was this instant when we first realised it wasn't a reflection. The reflection was staring back.
Maybe what I should be doing is time coding all these clips to put them together rather than writing down all these words.
My reflection was wearing a party hat and waving.
Oh, weird.
I knew what party hats were from books. And it suddenly occurred to me, today must be my birthday. I waved back and we just spent ages waving at each other and copying each other's movements.
5 is when she figures out she's got a split personality or she meets her copy. All right, let's try Tracing paper. Nope. Illustrations. Nope. How about Rapunzel?
Did I pass? Sorry, I messed it up with all that Rapunzel stuff. Do you need me to do that card again?
Hmm. Now let's try eagle. Heart. Here we go.
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking
Still not
about
convinced there's only
old
two
stuff,
women. I think there could be multiple
sad
personalities
stuff,
here,
that
multiple
lived there,
reflections.
about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed and I never had the heart to throw out. I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body.
What?
I screamed, and that's when I called the police.
Huh. Dinner, boxes, nursery, cold, torch, and bin bags. Got another song going on here.
Really? Okay. Here's the rest. They laid a body on the dock to dry. Oh, the wind and the rain. Till a fiddler with a fiddle came walking by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he made a fiddle bow of her long hair. Oh, the wind and the rain. Yes, he made a fiddle bow of her long blonde hair.
That's still another Rapunzel reference there. Now, is this the one with the tattoo, Eve?
Yes, the only tune that the fiddle could play was oh, the dreadful wind and rain.
I didn't see a tattoo on there, but I think Eve was wearing, but with the blue shirt, I think that's supposed to be Eve. Dog, fiddler, fiddle, bow, pegs, bones, breastbone, stone, and tune. Let's try prick. Finger. Nope. All right, let's move along here. mother.
Okay. There's a girl and she's staring out of the window. She's sad. She's trapped. She's here. She's looking out the window because her mother won't let her out.
That's Rapunzel.
I would have been a good mother. I was young, but I would have been a good mother. She was a girl, by the way, the baby. We were going to call her Sarah.
Sarah.
Simon wanted to call her Ava after his nana, but I didn't want her to have a symmetrical name.
Oh, that's funny. Symmetrical name. So I think Simon's been murdered, Ladara, and we're trying to figure out who murdered him. That's the best I can figure out right now. Sarah, Ava, Nana, and girl. So we're trying to, I think it's Simon that got murdered, and we're trying to find his murderer.
My mother called me Eve.
Eve, there we go, you called it. Ladara. Insert CSI Miami music here for Ladara. She called it. All right. Oh, wait. Go back over here. Gothel. You called it, Ladara. It was good. Gothel. Let's try witch. Here we go.
I wanted to see my reflection. I thought that if I touched her, something would happen. We would become one. One girl. The fairy tale was over, the witch was dead, and I'd be restored to my rightful place.
Still the Rapunzel thing going on. All right, let's try pregnant. Oops. There we go, now we got some more.
I got pregnant. Both our parents had a big powwow. We weren't even in the room. And they decided we should get married.
Oh, I should be keeping notes about shirts and outfits here so I can remember who's who.
Yes, I'm fine. I won't be sick again. This happens some days. I'm pregnant.
Oh.
It's morning sickness.
Uh-huh. So one of them thinks she's pregnant. Other ones are not.
No. Well, yes. He found out on my birthday. I told him I was pregnant.
You tell Simon? Or who? Oh, I didn't keep sick as a word. Okay, let's try cut. Because one of the videos talked about Simon getting cut, I think. I think that's how he was killed.
His body. Dinner meal.
Okay, this is the same one that saw the bin bags, with the body in the bin bags.
His throat. It looked like his throat had been cut.
That's consistent with what we heard in some other stories.
He has these thick glasses. He doesn't always wear.
Throat.
Mother wanted me to grow my hair long, but I kept cutting it myself.
More
I
Rapunzel
wanted
talk.
to look like my reflection. She always had short hair when she was little. Mother would hide the scissors, but I would find a way. Cut it with a bread knife, something like that. My reflection would always leave her house and go on adventures, but I never could. Mother taught me at home, and I had books and TV. Oh, TV was magical, but it was only on when it wanted to be, so I spent a lot of time reading books.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. These are different women. I think they're the same person. Because she says her reflection got out and she had to stay at home. So I think the reflection is another personality. I think I already checked hair, but yeah. Blind. She's crazy for sure. That's what we've decided. Doesn't take much investigation to figure that out. Tears, no. Okay, let's try argument. She and Simon, one of her and Simon had an argument.
There's married couple stuff. A stupid argument, nothing specific. No one knows how to push your buttons better than those you're close to.
Okay. Buttons and push.
No. I mean, yes, we have arguments, but he never runs off. He always comes back. We make up. It's always that way.
They always make up, huh?
Yes. He left after the argument. It was about 8 o'clock.
One girl says he was gone Friday night and they didn't see him on the Saturday. This one says he was gone after 8 o'clock. Huh. Okay, let's try dolls. Nope. Attic? Yep, here we go.
Yes. I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon. Felt like going back to old ways before the pregnancy. Reminded me of being a girl.
I think
With the
this
house in the attic.
girl
Old thing.
lost the baby. Doesn't have the tattoo.
We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time. We decorated it as soon as we moved in, but it was another year before we started sleeping there. She recognised me from the window.
This is Hannah,
She
I
told me to
think.
come inside, and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah
No, it's
could
not
play.
Hannah.
It
What?
was a dollhouse. She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
I think I'm gonna just get more confused. No wonder I'm no good at these murder mystery things. Keep at it, Hutch. Keep at it. Okay. How about cat flap, which I don't know what that word means, but we're about to find out. Look at that. Cat flap got 2 new videos.
No, they were shut. Most of the windows are really hard to open anyway. They're stifling in summer. They were painted over by my dad. Could have left a door open accidentally. Or there's a cat flap in the back door.
Oh, that's what a cat flap is. It's like a door for the cats to go in and out of. Windows, summer, back door. Let's try guitar. Oh, wait, I gotta go back. Video there. Do cat flap again. I didn't watch all the videos.
No, no cat. My parents had a cat before they died called Domino. It was this little black thing with white dots. And we never did anything about the cat flap, but if you were thin, you could maybe squeeze through it.
So, bright orange jacket lady is the one who says she found the body. I think we figured that out so far. I don't have a name for her. Guitar.
No, Simon didn't play guitar. He wasn't very musical. He liked to listen, but he was tone deaf.
Tone deaf, huh? Wouldn't it be crazy if we find out that Simon's one of her personalities?
Yes. Yeah, it's my guitar.
Oh, this one plays guitar too. Tuning. Tradition. Ballad. Did we try street already? Yep. Two sisters. Nope. Sun. Wind. Rain. Eldest. No. Captain. C. Youngest. Drown. Oh, that got us a new video.
Yes. We'd fight. We fought on the beach once, and I held Eve's head underwater.
Ooh.
There was no one else around. It was at the far end of the beach, and I held her head under, and I kept it out.
Is this Hannah?
And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown. But that was it. It was just a moment. We made up after. It was a love-hate relationship.
Right. Beach, underwater. Oops. Relationship, love, and hate. All right. How are we doing here? Float. No. Ship. How about swan? So she sang the song, but this other girl did describe fantasizing about drowning the other girl. Friday. Here we we go.
I wasn't in the house all of Friday night. After the argument, after Simon left, I left too. I was upset and I wanted to get away. So I took the car.
Let's put the word upset in there. Evening. Saturday.
I left the next day, Saturday. I slept for a few hours in the car. When I woke up, I came straight back. Simon wasn't returning my calls and I wanted to try and make up. I got back to the house and Simon wasn't there. And I... Is there a bin?
That clip must be before she describes finding the body, maybe? Is this also the girl that claimed she's pregnant?
It was late, early Saturday morning.
Oh, that's not helpful. Let's try morning. Oh wait, there was more.
A week or so ago. It would have been the Saturday before my birthday. You know, I get like that on the weekends, have a lie-in, then want to get up and blitz the house.
Hey, why not? Blitz. Keep that as a good tagged word. Okay, then morning.
No, I don't think so. Glasgow was deserted that early in the morning.
Yeah, we had Glasgow.
I was living in the attic. It was a very hard time.
This is Eve.
I was depressed. Was still pretty sick of the STD.
She's the one who describes that her reflection would go off and have adventures.
They were dead. They were in bed and both had been sick. They'd thrown up a lot. And I'd slept through it.
What is she talking about?
The police said it was the mushrooms they ate. Dad was a mushroom expert. He used to take us picking with him and he taught us how to recognise them. And there's no way he would have picked death caps.
Death caps.
But the police believe that's what happened. They never even looked in the attic.
That's interesting. Slept, mushrooms, and death caps. Okay. Eric, here's a word we haven't searched yet. Looks like it could be meaningful. Who is Eric?
He was wearing a shirt, a blue turtleneck shirt and jeans. He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric.
Oh, Simon. This is Simon.
A long grey duffel coat, like Paddington Bear. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
Paddington Bear. That was one of my favorite books growing up. Blue turtleneck. Shirt. Duffel bag. Oh, it's a duffel coat, actually. Paddington Bear. So I guess she was describing Simon's apparel the day he disappeared.
Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a Visa, a silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
Who is Eric? Wallet, cash, and Visa.
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
Ooh, Diane. I think I have that name down. I'm gonna put it here just in case. Uncle, conference, and Diane. Okay, plumber. Nope. Mother slip. Stairs. And diary. Okay, here we go.
No, he doesn't keep a diary. That's my thing. I've kept one, well, as long as I can remember, since I was a girl.
Wait.
Helps
One of them
make sense of my day.
said they read their mother's diary.
You're forced to put something into words. This gives you perspective. Everyone's on the same page.
Huh? Wait. Uh-oh. Does she think she's basically all the characters in Rapunzel? That would be interesting. All right. Let's add that to the session. Hey, Gary. Thanks for the follow. Oh, he's hosting my stream now with 7 viewers. Oh, that's awesome. Probably because they just signed off being in going to bed, being in Britain and all. Late night of gaming for them. But that's awesome. We're trying to solve a murder mystery over here.
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence.
Lawrence.
When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time.
Oh, thanks, Gary.
The midwife was there to help.
Yeah.
I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah.
We're trying to figure out who's
the
who.
Told my mother I was dead.
This lady is kind of the principal character in the whole game.
She wrote all this stuff in a diary.
And we think she's either doing a multiple personality thing or there's some twin things going on here, but feeling no closer to solving the murder here. It's been tough to figure out. But I don't know if I'm very good at murder mysteries. We will find out. How was PUBG and Rainbow Six tonight? All right.
Florence was a warm, kind person. But she was broken, I guess. When I found her diary, I also
Florence.
found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it. Older papers, letters, that kind of thing.
Yes, Florence.
Her story was in there.
The lady in the blue dress.
I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really understand. I guess I just put it together later, once I was older. She had love, children, planned to have a large family. But her husband died in the war. And that was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again. Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s. But, I mean, I guess it was different then. You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again. I guess it was harder, a war widow. Honor the dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
Yeah, I'm gonna check to make sure I got a working internet connection here. I think I do, because Lemley's now hosting my stream, but I'm not getting the stream on my laptop here, so I want to make sure I've... Yeah, okay. My computer still seems to be working. Still seem to be getting the internet here. I just don't have it on my second monitor, so I'm not sure what's going on there. So I will reboot my laptop here. See if that solves that problem there. In the meantime, we'll keep playing though. Okay, so what do we got here? We got, let's see, I wonder, broken biscuit, letters, widow, Mary War. So sorry everyone if I don't see your chat for a second, because I gotta reboot my laptop to basically bring that up. If I reboot it, maybe that will get the chat up for me so I can see it. Okay, let's watch another video here while that's going on.
It just became our way of life. We would swap places and take it in turns to do things, and we were very careful. Whoever had been out that day would come back and write a detailed diary so that we were on the same page.
Diary and page
we
again.
Had a list of rules that said what we could and couldn't do in any given situation. It was exhaustive. We lived a second life through those rules. Rules for things that could only ever happen inside our imaginations. We would consider all the permutations of future events and agree rules to walk our way through them.
Is it all in your imagination there, lady? Because I think it might be. Swap, rules, second life, imagination, future events. Okay, is my laptop gonna boot up here? All right. So let's try Hannah. Oh, my laptop's rebooted here, so I'm gonna try and get that up here and running so I can see what you guys are actually typing if you're typing into the chat. Hannah. Oh, this looks meaningful. What's going on, lady? Oh, what? What's with the finger tapping? What just happened there? All right, let me bring up Twitch here so I can see if I can see my chat on my channel here again. So I can hopefully see what you guys have been saying if you've been typing anything in the chat. Okay, that's back up. What was with the finger tapping thing? Tap fingers. Save that. I think there's a split personality thing going on. That's what my bet would be on. Oops.
Yes, my name is Hannah Smith.
What?
Oh, shit. Sorry.
What? It's because you're not Hannah Smith, are you? Uh-huh. Okay, let's try palindrome. Nope. Gladstone. How about 31? Okay. Oh, I don't want to go too far here. Upstairs.
Okay. I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I parked down the end of the road. I walked up to the house, I knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag, unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked.
Wait, am I
I
not
could
seeing
tell
this?
because the key wouldn't turn when I tried to turn it to the left.
Yes.
I walked in.
This
Simon's
goat's
coat
not the
wasn't on the
peg.
peg. I
She
couldn't
goes
see
in the
his shoes on
kitchen.
the shoe rack. I shouted out for him. I walked straight into the kitchen. He usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper.
Yeah.
He wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold.
Yeah.
I looked quickly into the living room. Nothing. I walked upstairs to the bedroom. He wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. Then I had a shower. Whilst I was in the shower, the phone rang. I think it was Eric, his boss. I didn't answer it.
I think I've seen this
Then
already.
I came out and I was just exhausted.
So she goes to bed, she wakes up and he's not there, and she can't believe that the space beside her is empty.
I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. I spoke to him. Then I called Simon's parents. And then I decided to come and see you.
Did I not see this video?
I don't know.
Huh. That was odd. Alright. Let's try silver.
Well, on his clothes, that would make sense. He made it by hand. I mean, he brushes the silver onto the glass. That's not how they make mirrors these days.
He makes mirrors?
He made the mirror and he gave it to me.
Okay. One of them describes receiving the mirror as a gift and just hating that. Leaf. Antique. Okay, this should get some hits. Reflection.
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight. It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road.
But I thought this was the same...
I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror.
Yeah.
She was me.
They're all you. They're all you. Sure of it. Nappies. Ah. All right. Birthday.
Yes.
Come on,
that's
Hannah.
my birthday.
It's your birthday.
Not one of the big ones, but I guess you can see that.
Or Eve, whichever one you are. Big one. Woke. There we go.
Yes. I got to Glasgow. I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry.
Rubbish truck.
Tried calling someone from the payphone, and then
Petrol.
headed back.
Pastry. And payphone. Be an expert note taker by the time tonight is done. Rubbish truck. Petrol. Pastry. And payphone. All right. Let's try eggs Benedict. Wake. Hey, Lemley, welcome back. Thanks for dropping in again, for checking this out here. I don't know if I'm any closer to solving this mystery yet.
Well,
But there's been
she
all
has a
sorts
knife.
of, yeah, the old FMV games for sure.
She's been cooking, I guess. She's been cooking him his favourite meal.
Is she looking at
So
pictures of
she's his
Rapunzel, though?
wife. And he's asleep and she doesn't want to wake him because he's ill.
Wing Commander, yes.
That's why she's sad.
With Mark Hamill.
Because he's ill and he might die. It's kind of a sad story, so I'm not sure how it ends.
Sad story. So here's a good question. Is it really police interviews, or is it actually a series of psychiatric evaluations? Is that going to be the twist on this story? That's a very red top. Shotgun said the same thing when she saw the bright orange top. She was like, or red top. She was like, ah, it's bright. Gary and Lemley, there have been tons of British terms through here. There's a couple of times where I figured I needed you to help me translate a couple of things. They've used nappy, cat flap. What are some of the other British words I've heard here? I think I know. Well, I figured out what cat flap was, but nappy was pretty fun. That's a serviette, right? That's what that was referring to.
When beautiful people died, we always felt like it was a sign. You remember Princess Grace? Grace Kelly?
Grace
She died
Kelly.
in a car crash the year before we met Simon. We used a Ouija board to speak to her, and that gave us the power to find him. That's what we thought then. That people who died tragically leave
Diaper.
some kind of magic behind. We used to share dreams. We used to wake up and write them down in our diaries immediately.
More talk of diaries. All right. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. Grace Kelly and Ouija. All right. Let's see what happens when we get children. Yeah, have you finished playing Vampire the Masquerade yet, Ladara?
You have children.
This is Eve with the tattoo. What? That wasn't helpful. Oh, nice, Ladara. Yeah, congrats on finishing the game. Work.
Mobile phone? Yeah. Well, they have one for the glaziers, but it's only for work. I can't remember the number.
Ah.
It's in the kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle.
Charging cradle. There's a British phrase. Mobile phone. Number and charging cradle. Yeah, we don't say charging cradle in Canada. Mobile phone number and charging cradle. There we go. Well, in Canada, we say napkin, right? So I can see how nappy, not what the way you say it means. It makes sense. I'll just stop right there.
I'm not sure what strange would be, but he hasn't been acting odd.
Steve hasn't been acting. Simon
He's
hasn't been
busy at
acting
work,
odd.
but nothing too stressful.
Maybe Simon is freaked out from all the different ladies he's had to deal with. Takeaway, that means takeout food, right, guys? Takeaway means takeout food. Baby. Oh, here we go.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the glaziers.
And is a glazier, what's a glazier, guys? What's a...
We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us.
What is a glazier in Britain?
And the baby. It came. It was a nice change. Time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope.
Would you like a seriously? Would they say, would you like a nappy with your Taco Bell? Would that actually work, or would I get laughed out of the restaurant? Are you setting me up, Gary?
I lost the baby. I had a miscarriage at 8 months.
Yeah.
We carried on living at Simon's parents until, well, it was only a few months after.
Yeah. That's consistent that she's talked about not having the baby around. Let's go back to bright orange red jacket lady.
Yes. It was a shock to him. I mean, we never thought it was possible. I don't know what he...
Never thought it was possible to get pregnant.
I hadn't decided whether to keep the baby. I wasn't really ready to talk to him about it.
But so you wouldn't naturally use the phrase, would you like a nappy with your Taco Bell in Britain, I'm assuming. I gotta make sure of these things, Gary. So if I do make it over there, Mrs. Hutch's family is from Wales. I think I shared that with you guys one time. So you never know. One day we could end up out there. Yeah, never. That's good. Oh, chit chat. What's chit chat? How's it going down there? You done? Not. No. Okay, I'll hang a bit longer. Buzz when you're ready. What is that? Am I supposed to ring him up when I think I know what's happened? That's what we call it. Ah, gotcha. That's good to know, Gary. How did Mrs. Hutch end up in Canada? So her father was from Wales. Her mother's from Canada. So Mrs. Hutch is Canadian, but her father was from Wales. 8 years. Coffee. Oh, coffee got us a couple more videos.
Black coffee, thanks. No sugar. Sweet enough as it is.
Oh, of course you are. Black coffee. Nope. Oh wait, there were a couple more videos for coffee, wasn't there?
No. I've had enough coffee for today, thanks. Glass of water.
Water. And what does she say about coffee?
Coffee, I guess.
Baited
Milk
her
and
with
sugar.
bagels all the way to Canada. Yeah, that's right. Coffee and bagels. That's how I got my wife. What did she say again?
Coffee, I guess. Milk and sugar.
Oh, she takes coffee with milk and sugar. And I haven't seen this outfit. This is a new outfit. Oh, Ladara. We haven't seen this outfit yet. This could be a new personality. Oh, there's numbers for all these things. I've not been keeping track of any of the numbers, of what clip number they are, or I'm such a bad detective. 1 cup. I think they are, Lemley. I think they are the same person. I'm just not sure
Cup of
yet.
tea would be good, thanks. Just one
So
sugar.
she asks for tea with 1 sugar. See, that's another clue that they're not the same person. Or they're different personalities here. Okay. Let's try twins. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is like
Twins?
Split. Yeah.
Really? Are you really asking me that question?
Oh, where she just asked if she is twins. Yeah, like a Split or Fight Club. Take your pick.
Are you out of your mind?
No, are you?
Twins.
Okay, this is interesting.
Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby.
Oh,
I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up. Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
evidence. Did I put down milk and sugar? Just in case. Milk, sugar, and evidence.
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins.
Twins that have mold. Oh, here we go. Look at that.
We
Twins.
were the princesses. We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper.
Princess Diana.
Had a pride of place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did. And later, when her life went so bad, we felt for her. Her divorce last year just kind of drew a line under things.
Oh, did they get divorced in the mid-90s? I don't remember. Diana, special things, and divorce. Oh, and Ladara, I think it is multiple personalities. Dirty hotel room. Nope. Service. Church bells. 15. Oh, here we go.
Was he my first? No need to be so coy.
No need to be so coy.
No, he wasn't my first. That would have been Carl.
Ooh, Carl.
He was a local boy
Carl.
in a band. He was a
Carl.
little shit. But he was sexy.
Oh, Carl.
We were 15.
All right. Let's look up Carl. Let's find out some more about Carl.
Family.
Carl's family?
So,
That's a
Carl
little gross.
fucked off, and then there were other boys here and there, and then Simon.
And Simon, who we think is the fellow who's been murdered. As far as we can tell.
Hannah was so smitten with Simon. She started getting jealous, didn't want to share. Even the first date. We went to see Tom Cruise at the Old Odeon.
Ah,
We both went.
I remember Odeon theaters. I mean, I don't remember Odeon theaters.
So we had to keep swapping clothes. Must have thought we
Oh.
had terrible bladder problems. The next date, it was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me. But that was it. We didn't want another Carl on our hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold back.
Wait.
After that, it was Hannah's turn, and she slept with him. Broke the rules.
So she thinks that she and her reflection have been using the Ouija board to figure out what to do?
I mean, that's when she got pregnant. From that one time.
Oh. All right. Jealous. Tom Cruise. Odeon. Oh, come on, Hutch. Odeon, date, and kiss. Tom Cruise has made his way into this game, folks. Split up. How about 6 months? She's Bruce Willis. She's been dead this whole time. Gary, you're brilliant. You figured it out. Well, there's definitely still a twist coming on here, I'm thinking.
Yeah, when I was at school. I worked part-time in the front shop. It was sort of an extended family thing. My dad used to work there, my mom worked there before I was born.
Okay, so this is not the girl who talks about living in an
I
attic.
took care of paperwork, filing, typing out invoices, that kind of thing. It was a good job for a girl back then.
But she's the one
They
that
didn't
lost her
like seeing
child
anything else.
and
Quite shy,
got really
so we
disturbed when they
left
talked
it.
about Hannah. Paperwork and invoices. So I guess the game suggesting that if I think I know the answer, I click on chit chat and type in yes. Is that how it works? Hey Steve, how you doing, brother? Thanks for dropping in. Were you playing some Dead by Daylight tonight? Okay, we checked family. Cavalier. That was the car. Car. Oh,
I got in the car
nice,
and then I
Steve.
drove. I
We
just
are
kept
trying to
driving,
solve a murder
just
mystery
kept
here,
going, just
Steve.
wanted to get as far away as I could. When I finally stopped, I was all the way up in Glasgow.
Oh, Gary, you'd be happy. They've been
I was
mentioning
so
Glasgow left. You might not be happy about Glasgow, but they've been mentioning
just
Glasgow left and right here. North and tired. So we're trying to solve a mystery here, Steve, and we're pretty sure this lady has multiple personalities. Glasgow is awesome. Where are you from exactly, Gary? You may have mentioned that before, and I'm just neglecting to
yeah.
remember.
I pulled over and slept in the car. This was
Lots of
just
fun as always,
outside
but it's
home.
always good too when you're playing.
I was
Oh,
exhausted.
thanks, Steve. A bit rough in places. Glasgow is a bit rough in places. Let's try Van. You're originally from the North Highlands. Okay, whereabouts exactly in the North Highlands? Keys. So way up top.
Yes. I always pull it shut and then lock the bigger lock with the key.
Yes, and she was talking about the door being open. You knew it was open because the lock turns to the left. Rosher. Okay, nice. Am I saying that right? Didn't I say sure some kind of sure address wrong the other day? And you were amused by it. Maybe it was someone else I said that. Oh, it was someone else. A friend of mine named some borough in the UK, and he thought it was hilarious how I tried to pronounce it.
No, no, I don't think it was. I turned the key, but it was already unlocked.
Yes, thanks, Ladara. Thanks for being here. Thanks for trying to help me solve this mystery. I will definitely, I don't know, do I tweet out what the answer is, or is that going to be spoiler alert for people? I'll send you a direct message, Ladara. I'll let you know what I find out this evening. But thanks for hanging out, Ladara. It was really great. I'm hoping to drop in on one of your Sims 4 streams sometime too. And yeah, definitely have a good night. Steve, I'm enjoying the game. It's interesting. Um, I don't know if I'm any closer to solving the mystery, but I'm enjoying following along. Oh, so you've played it, Steve. Okay. So, Steve, I don't think it's too spoilerish. Maybe you can help me out here. When I think I know the answer, do I click up here on Chit Chat and tell my boss SB yes? Do I tell him yes, I'm ready to solve the case? Is that what I'm trying to do? Am I trying to watch as much as I can and then I gotta type yes into the chit chat? Because I'm just curious. The chit chat checked in with me and asked how things are going. So I'm assuming I'm just going through all these clips and then I'm trying to figure out who the murderer is. But I don't know exactly what to do when I think I know who the murderer is. So I'm just kind of going through and waiting to see kind of what happens here. You're not sure it's been a long while since you played this. Okay. So I'll keep at it. Keep at it, see what I can't do.
They'd gone to bed feeling ill, thinking it was flu or something. The
Oh,
neighbour called me, I had to use my key to let them in. We found them dead in their bed.
died of
And they'd been there
poisoning
for
from
days. No one
mushrooms?
had noticed. Just awful.
Well,
It was so soon after my miscarriage. The worst year of my life. I'd been so happy to get married, and after that, it was just like,
so she describes
fuck.
the parents dying shortly before the miscarriage. Um, Steve, we've learned either this lady has multiple personalities. Hey, thanks, Shotgun. Lieutenant Detective Hutch. Lieutenant Hutch. Come on, Lieutenant Hutch. Um, we've learned that she either has multiple personalities or there's multiple versions of this girl. She either has twins, she's either twins or she's multiple personalities. We figured out a couple of names like Florence, Hannah, and Eve. One of them has a tattoo. One of them had a miscarriage. One of them claims that she's pregnant. Um, there's kind of all these different personalities. We think Simon may have been killed by a piece from a mirror that cut his throat. There's a lot of talk of mirrors and reflections, and she's constantly referencing Rapunzel as her favorite fairy tale. Um, that's about all we got so far, Steve, on figuring this out, trying to solve the murder mystery. Oh, hey, Glasgow. Here we go. See what Glasgow gets us. Oh, we've already seen all the videos of Glasgow. Let's try taxi.
A police station. Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday.
Who ran away on your
Bob Dylan
birthday?
was playing in
You and
London,
who
and
else?
he'd break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The
Bob
taxi
Dylan in
driver
London.
we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve.
Your friend
My parents
Eve.
let me off.
Wait, let me watch that again.
A police station. Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday.
You and your friend Eve.
Bob Dylan was playing
She called
in
her
London, and we thought we could
her
break
friend
into his
Eve,
tour
not
bus
her
and have him take
reflection
us
like the
with
other
him.
girl says.
The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve. So my parents let me off.
Yes, but did your parents see Eve? She didn't say that, so Eve could still be a split personality. Crash. Paintwork. Scratch. License. Oh, here's a new one.
I remember the ticket, of course. I paid it without telling Simon. Didn't want to get told off. And they put points on the license.
Yeah, so I think that's Eve with the tattoo. Okay. Let's try bag.
No. The whole thing was wrong. The bags,
What was wrong with the bags?
I think they were from our kitchen. You can probably check that.
Now, is that Hannah?
We never go
Can't
into the
remember which
cellar.
one was Hannah again.
It's just a place we put things we don't need.
The cellar. Oh.
Dad used to grow mushrooms there.
Shotgun.
The bags were taped up. I think it was parcel tape, but I think it was ours.
Okay. You need that blazer? It is pretty great. Lemley likes the blazer too. She had a lot of good comments to say about it. Every time the blazer comes up, someone here on my channel wants it.
When will the police let me back in the house? They let me take a bag of clothes with me, but
Wonder Twins. Oh, Blazer Wonder Twins. Oh my goodness. Okay. Turn left. Coat. Shoes. Kitchen. Tea. right, now she likes tea with milk and sugar.
Could I have a cup of tea?
Yeah, she likes tea with milk and sugar.
Maybe a fresh cup of tea?
Okay, wow, that's great detective work, Hutch. You nailed that tea part. Paper. Kettle. Oops. I was gonna put living room in a loving room? Not loving room. That's a different room. Living room.
Like I said before, it was 3, something like that. I walked in, saw Simon.
Uh-oh.
He was on the floor of the living room.
Oh, she's describing seeing him dead.
His throat had been cut.
One of them sees him dead with his throat cut. The other one sees his body in a bag. I think the different personalities were in on this.
He was dead.
Uh-huh. Let's try bedroom.
In the bedroom?
Well, that was a big video.
That can't be right. In the bedroom?
What the what? Let's try shower. Phone.
Sure. Yes, of course, if that would
Yeah, you
help.
like that detective work,
Will you
shotgun?
phone the house to let me know when you want to come round? Then I can make sure that I'm there.
In the bedroom? Let me watch that again.
Sure. Yes, of course, if that would help. Will you phone the house to let me know when you want to come round? Then I can make sure that I'm there.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 distinct ladies in these videos, or 4 or 5 distinct personalities. Phone, bed.
I sleep on the right side of the bed as you come in from the door. You can tell because I have 2 pillows and he just has 1.
2 pillows. Oh. Wait. That again?
I sleep on the right side of the bed as you come in from.
Oh, look at that video. That's awesome. 2 pillows. Let's add that there. Now, here's some names we've been waiting to look up. Doug.
Yeah. I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're very worried. I feel sorry for them.
Uh-huh.
I got a job to contribute, you know. Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner lady at the primary school.
A dinner
He said it
lady.
didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the kids.
Oh, don't put mushrooms.
So you see, it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the 2 of us. There's always been pressure.
Yeah, pressure from the other personalities, that's what. Is that another word for waitress? Is dinner lady? Is that another British phrase? We're learning a lot about British phrases tonight, guys. Learning a lot of British lingo.
1984.
1984.
Wasn't in the end. We were living at Doug and Eleanor's. I lost the baby at the end of spring and my parents died in the summer. It was a hot summer, a heat wave.
Yeah.
So when they discovered the bodies, it was just awful. Because of the circumstances, them dying together like that, they brought in a lot of police. a forensic entomologist.
Forensic
look that up.
entomologist.
It was because of the heat. It's just awful.
All right, 1984. Heat or hot heat wave and forensic entomologist. There's your big words for the day, folks. Okay. Those are all of them for Doug. Now let's look up Eleanor. Dinner ladies who serves and cooks the food at school. Oh, there we go. We're learning a lot about British culture here today, guys.
Yes.
This is great.
I speak with Eleanor at least once a day.
Uh-oh.
Not that there's anything much to say.
Is Eleanor one of your personalities?
Mm.
Oh. Don't spill the coffee. Oh, is Eleanor the lady in the darker outfit? All right. Glaziers. What are glaziers? Did I ask that question? You guys answered that already.
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
Christmas party. Kids.
No. Everyone loved Simon.
Not everybody
He's a
did.
glazier. He doesn't have much money. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, does he have any enemies? Let's try that word. Enemies. Oh, that didn't come up with anything. Wow, okay. Parents. Glazier is windows? Okay. Like adding something to windows or making windows?
Then my parents died. It was the worst year of my life. Miscarriage and then my parents.
Wait, she's different from the other one. I think. Attic. Sneak. Park. Cleaning them, maybe? A glazier would be someone who cleans windows? Oh, 4 videos for sex. Here we go.
Really? You're going to ask me about my sex life? I mean, isn't that private?
One of your personalities doesn't mind talking about it.
Are you married? How is your sex life?
She does not appreciate being asked those questions. That is personal, mister.
So,
You never heard
our
anyone
sex
say
life
glazier
is
before?
fairly average for a couple after 10 years of marriage.
Oh, so now she's finally answering. She's like, oh, fine, I'll answer your question.
No, you're talking to the wrong person if you think I'm some kind of slut. If you think I'm the kind of person that would have had sex with all those guys.
One of your other personalities certainly talk that way. All right, that didn't get us anywhere. Let's try clubs. Strangers. Park. Alleyway. Here we go. STD. Fat. Fatter. Flushed. Plan. Come back and stay, which was the song they danced to at their wedding. Dance. Brighton. Holiday. watch. Oh, here we go.
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently.
So this is the personality or
The baby was
girl
what mattered.
who talks
We
about
held each
having
other.
reflections or multiple
We
personalities.
cleaned up.
A
We
reflection who
wiped out the
she'd
broken
switch
mirror,
places with.
her clothes.
Oh,
They're gone.
oh.
We took him down to the cellar.
Oh,
We knew we
oh,
had an alibi. And
what?
we wanted the body to be found later.
Oh my goodness.
We wanted to have suspicion on us so we could then disprove it rather than have it linger.
Is she just confessing?
Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch to make sure the alibi stuck.
What? Is this just confessing the whole deal? What did we just watch? But that's not Eve. Oh, it's gonna ask us the name. It's totally gonna ask us the name of who we think did this. And I can't remember if that was Eve or not. Oh, Hutch. Oh, okay. Steele. Yeah, Steve, I think that was it. I think that was the confession. Diane.
Not really. He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner.
But that's not
He was
Hannah.
returning the favour.
Because she talks about
Diane's a really
Hannah.
good cook, into her trendy ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off CFAX.
MasterChef. What are MasterChef and CFAX?
Commenting from the sidelines.
Who's Lloyd Grossman?
I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
Fennel. I think if I know the name of that one personality, that's going to be the one who did it. MasterChef. CFAX, whatever that is. Lloyd Grossman, whoever he is. Fennel, whatever that is. No, I know what fennel is. Okay.
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing.
Are Simon and
They
Eric
got
the
so
same
well.
person?
Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist. But I don't know. You should ask Diane.
Diane. One of those personalities is Diane. Ah, this is what the key is finding out who's who, the names. Oh, where's Ladara? She remembered who Eve was. Oh. Alright. Scar. Guys, we may be close to cracking this. Stomach. Hip. Glass. Glasses. Camera. So one of the personalities kills him. The other personality walks in on the body and finds it. The next personality kind of puts his body in a bag, throws it upstairs, and that gets found by another personality.
Just the one sugar. Thanks.
Just the one sugar for my tea, thank you.
Is that camera recording?
Why, yes it is. That one personality's got great videos. So Eve is the one with the she got a bloody nose.
Is that camera recording?
I think her nose was bleeding. What happens if I look up that one? Nose bleeding. Bloody nose. Nope, nothing. Menu. Restaurant. Books. TV. Simon loves TV. Individual. Individuality. Apple. Snake. What happens if I put Eve?
Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid.
Yes, you ran
She
away
was
together.
also more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean, really hate her sometimes.
Yes, who is this? Who is that personality? That's not Diane, because she said go talk to Diane. Snake. Bed sit, which I think means apartment.
Then she told me she wanted to help more. She said I should move in with her. She would come clean with Simon about me. I was family. I couldn't have a baby in a bedsit.
Oh, she thinks she's
I
pregnant
told
too.
her I didn't want to tell Simon.
She was trying to get
Told her
pregnant.
to wait for the time being.
Occasion. Rent. Roots. I did not spell singing correctly. Singing.
Nothing else happened that night. We talked, then I said goodbye. Then next week I was singing in the bar again, and there he was.
Simon.
And again the next week. He offered to buy me a meal. I told him I had already eaten, and so we got chips and ate them on the beach instead. When we said goodbye, he asked me to kiss him. Romantic.
Mm-hmm. Chips and romantic. Show. How about dreaming? Cupboard. Oh, that's not cupboard. Cupboard. Chair. I keep. It's good. You can tell it's getting late. I'm starting to misspell my words. Chair, door. Oh, back to orange blazer lady.
Yeah, I had to let myself in. The door locks if it swings too.
The door with the lock that turns left. Metabolism. Policeman. Body.
Can you imagine? I tried to get pregnant too, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, so this is the
I saw so
personality
many
that
boys.
one of the
Men.
other personalities refers to as
My body
slutty.
refused. I think my period stopped because hers had.
Yeah, because you're the same person.
I was pretty though. I mean, how could we stay the same now?
Because you are the
Felt like
same.
I really fucked things up. Set us down separate paths.
That's not Eleanor, is it? Is Eleanor
We've
her
become
name?
different.
Oh, man. Tooth. Black eye. Frozen peas. That's the Black Eyed Peas tribute band. That's the name of my Black Eyed Peas tribute band. Period. Canadian version of Black Eyed Peas. Frozen peas.
I think it was that time, the first time, at the house, in his bed, that I got pregnant. Amazing, right?
So she gets
His
pregnant with
family magic
Simon, she
sperm.
thinks she does. Magic sperm.
And they say
There's
man
my
doesn't
next
spread twice.
keywords.
I didn't tell him. I missed 3 periods. I had pretty irregular periods anyway, but 3. I had always thought we were infertile. Both of us. I didn't tell him. Just waited.
Mhm.
Hannah and I were meeting for our birthday, and I told her because I thought she would be happy for us both.
Is she Helen?
I think she
She's
was.
Helen because she put on the wig. Oh, I'm almost positive she's Helen. Disease. Okay, just a couple more words, and I wonder if I basically call the chit chat and then make my call as to who it is. Confidence. Eve. Shy.
No, he was as shy as me. I asked a friend to ask him out for me.
So
We
this
had
is
our
the one with the
first date
bruise
at
on
the
her
Odeon in
face, a
North End.
separate, an opposite
It was sea
bruise
whiskey business.
from the one who has the
I
orange
had
blazer
on
on.
my
She has a
one best
bruise on the other
dress.
side of her face.
Simon paid. He bought me a whisper, and I
A
was worried
whisper?
about getting chocolate on my teeth.
What is a whisper? Boys.
I wouldn't say that. It could be passionate. It's just, it was more
That's
than
Eve.
that. It wasn't just sex like I had been with the other boys.
Chocolate bar? Whisper is a chocolate bar? Okay. It's a brand, specific brand of chocolate bar. Crush. Graze. Was that the word? Graze? Yep. Hairbrush. Oh, that's like, what did I say the other day? I think I said crispy crunch up here, and all my American friends made fun of me for that word. They were like, crispy crunch? That's not a real chocolate bar. Band. Well, you know what? I wonder if I should just, because it's midnight now, my time, maybe I should just make the call. Because I don't know if I'm going to learn much else here. Brain. Color. Craftsmanship. Rush. Or do I have basically everything I need to know? Headless chicken. Run. Should I just try and make a call?
Really? Go on then. Take the cup.
What? Why?
Run your fingerprints.
Oh.
They'll match. Fucking idiot.
Fingerprints. Oh, what about fingerprints? Oh, what do we got here?
Fine. I've never had my fingerprints taken before. I once put my hand on the oven.
Oh. Burned hand on the oven. This might be a big one. Oops.
Fingerprints.
Oh. Great clip. Fingerprints.
Yes. Yeah. I would have cleaned them. I changed the sheets too. Were the fingerprints in all those places?
What?
Could they have been my parents' fingerprints? I'm not sure how long they last for, but is that possible?
I don't think so, lady. Whichever personality you are. Oh my goodness. Prince.
really changes. You just become more yourself. Simon was my prince, and that hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed. I don't know if I want to make the call. I feel like I want to be thorough about this. I don't just want to kind of jump ahead to the conclusion, but cheated.
No, I have never been unfaithful. I've never cheated on Simon. Have I ever cheated on Simon? You asked that question yesterday.
Oh, and her nose still looks like it's bleeding.
You're reaching here. Oh, I don't know why. No, I've never cheated on anyone.
Uh-huh.
I've never taken anything from anyone. Simon is dead. But I have my baby to care for.
Oh,
Why are you trying to make me sad? Why are you so obsessed with sex and affairs?
mhm.
You cheated on your wife. Is this your thing?
Oh, just asking questions, lady. Just asking questions.
It was supposed to be a secret. Just because Simon is dead doesn't mean I have to give up all his secrets.
What? What's
It
secret about
doesn't
Simon?
have anything to do with what happened to Simon. No one murdered my husband because he cheated his expenses for a romantic weekend in Oxford.
Oxford? What about Oxford?
There was a conference, something to do with double glazing.
Double
In
glazing.
Oxford?
Oh, that's awesome. Simon the Glazier.
Are you sure? What would he be doing in Oxford if there was no conference? I
Oh,
remember calling him. He said it was boring and he spent most of the time at the bar.
with Helen. Helen was at the bar. Nailed it. Her husband figured out she was Her husband figured out she was Bruce Willis and she killed him. Yes, that's it. That's where the murder mystery. We've solved it. What does devoted bring up? Easy.
Sure, I think. I do all the bills and paperwork and handle all the money stuff, so it should be easy for me to find.
Oh, find the
Do you want me to
paperwork.
drop it off to you? Yes, it was a cremation for the best.
Who got cremated?
We both wore black and had veils, so it was easy. And
Simon.
after the funeral, everyone came back to the house. Hannah served up sandwiches, and I stayed out of sight.
Yeah, I think she's Helen. I'm almost positive she's Helen. Okay. It's 12:09. I'm gonna see if I can make the call on the chit chat, and I'm gonna say it was Helen. Can I ring him up? Yes. Good. So you think you understand why your mother did what she did? What? Yes? I'm glad, Sarah. I'll be waiting outside. Log off and we can meet over the road. What? Okay. What's gonna happen? What? What happened? What? What? Oh, I'm confused. What happened? Do you understand why your mother did what she did? What did my mother do? Oh, I should have looked up Florence. Florence was one of the other names I hadn't looked up yet. Did this game just finish with everything unsolved? What just happened, guys? There's no way. No way I spent almost 3 hours here trying to figure out this mystery. I don't get it either. What happened? You'll have to go back. Yeah. Go back and redo the whole deal. Oh, there's no way. Okay, this is where the magic of the internet comes into play here, guys. This is where we say, forget the game, and we go to the internet to find out what the deal is here. Do you understand why your mother did what she did? I don't get it. Her story. Let's check this out. As far as I knew, I thought it was, well, I'll see what the ending is tomorrow. It finishes without a proper ending. Yeah, no kidding. Um, yeah, good night, Shotgun. I'm just looking up here quickly how the story is supposed to end, or what the idea is. Um, what? Okay, so apparently the person asking the questions, the person doing the okay, here we 2 out of 10 would not Bruce Willis again. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. Um, Me, the person who's doing the investigation, I am Eve's daughter, Sarah. And the woman, it's unclear whether or not she's split personality or if there are twins. But admin unlock command. Apparently, it's unclear whether or not Hannah and Eve are twins, or if they're identical twins, or if they're split personalities. But I'm supposed to be her daughter, Sarah, who's investigating why my father, Simon, died. And apparently that's it. Like, once you answer affirmatively, if you think you're finished, the answer is revealed, and the chat asks Sarah if she understands her mother's actions and asks her to meet outside. So I guess maybe once you unlock a certain amount of videos, you just tell the game you're done, and then it logs you out, and you're finished. You're the daughter. You're Eve's daughter, Sarah. That was a lot of work just to come to that one conclusion. Wow. Okay. I mean, I like the whole like trying to figure out if there was split personalities. That's cool. Um, it was okay. I mean, kudos to the actress for acting the bit. I mean, she did a really good job. Why was this so critically acclaimed? Maybe because of the mode of gameplay, that you have the nostalgic throwback to 90s internet. The idea of going through the story and unlocking the narrative. Maybe that's why it was so critically acclaimed. It's interesting. Yeah, I feel kind of like I watched the movie and I got the ending and I kind of went, oh, that's interesting, but I don't know if I was wowed by the ending. Literally click it until it says you can finish it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think you literally click it until it says you can finish it. From what I'm reading here, you don't get different endings. You just get more of the story unlocked as you go along. You came in at the end, so you're confused. That's okay, Gary. Thanks so much for dropping in, guys. This was fun to at least have you along for the ride, to see me trying to solve this mystery and find out what happened. I'm going to be back on again tomorrow morning with some coffee and bagel in the morning with Hutch. I'm going to be playing some more Beans, the coffee shop simulator, finishing up that. Maybe a little bit more Planet Coaster, so I can finish up Retro Eric's ride. But yeah, thanks for being in here tonight, guys. And you're gonna sure to keep an eye out for an orange blazer now. I bet you are. Just to wear it on your own stream or distract me with the orange blazer. Anyways, guys, have a great night, and we will see you either tomorrow or in the days to come. Yeah, see you, Gary. Take it easy, everyone. Have a good night.